it's Mike at Cross Country Mortgage, and it's time for your Monday morning mortgage update for the week of August the 21st. I'm sitting here with my dog Boss, and I'll tell you why I've got him with me. But let's talk about what happened in the market. I always try to give you tools, tips, tactics, things that you can do to go out and talk to your buyers and sellers and give them more impact, answer their questions about all the news that they're hearing. So what happened last week? Last week we saw a 26 basis point sell-off in the market. That means that pricing got worse. Rates went up a little bit. It's the second week in a row we've had a sell-off, and we've had about an 80 basis point sell-off in the last 2 weeks. So that means if I quoted your rate 2 weeks ago and it was par and it didn't cost anything, now it would cost you 0.8 in points, almost 1 point increase in cost, and that just means rates have gone up. Why is this happening? Well, last week we saw retail sales go up, means the economy is getting stronger, and basically the Fed minutes came out from the last Fed meeting and they were very hawkish, meaning tightening of monetary policy, and inflation's not under control. So until we see inflation get under control, we're going to see these rates continue to go up. So what are we looking at this week? We're looking at really one thing, and that's Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So all these central bank leaders around the world meet in Jackson Hole, Wyoming once a year for an economic symposium. And they talk about what they think is going to happen in the economy. Is the economy getting worse? Is it going to get better? What do they think is going to happen in the future? So just about every day this week, there's some economic leader, some Fed member that's going to give their insight on what they think is going to happen in the future. And the big thing is Friday, Jerome Powell, our Federal Reserve Chair, is going to talk Friday, and he's going to give insight. Is he going to continue to be hawkish? Is he basically going to say that, hey, inflation's not under control, we're probably going to raise rates in September, or are we going to let it pause? We just don't know. So we'll be paying a lot of attention to what the news is coming out from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. The other thing is data. We've got a lot of data that probably is going to move the market this much. Existing home sales tomorrow, new home sales on Wednesday, jobless claims every Thursday, we get those. And then we get some other data on Friday, really the Jerome Powell speech that's going to impact the market. So what can you do? Communicate. Talk to your database. A lot of our buyers and sellers are very cautious, very concerned. And when there's fear and uncertainty, everybody puts their head in the sand. So I recommend that you call your database, call your buyers and sellers, just communicate with them. Not to sell them something, but just to ask them questions, answer questions, be that resource. Because when this market changes, and it will, they're going to go with the last person they talk to, not you, if you haven't spoke to them in a while. So use this as an opportunity to reach out. As an example, I talked to 30 of my past clients last week, and many of them just wanted to know what's happening with their equity, what's happening with the market. But another thing that is very big and happening right now is that $1 trillion of credit card debt, largest credit card debt we've ever had. And most people have more equity in their homes than they've ever had. And I had 2 clients that are struggling a little bit. One of the reasons is because home insurance has gone up. My insurance doubled last month. And that is impacting people's wallet along with all the other costs. And I had 2 clients tap into our Equity Express program. You can click on the link down below and tap into that. And they were able to get equity out of their house and lower their monthly outcome and just weather this storm maybe for the next couple years until these rates come down and they're able to refinance. So be that resource for your clients. Reach out to them, talk to them, see if they've been reapproved or updated approval with their lender. If you need help with that, please reach out to me and we can give you some insight. So why do I have Boss here? Because Thursday is International Dog Day. And Gail and I are big dog lovers, and we've had Boss. He's an English pointer and a German short hair mix, and he loves to run and he loves to lay around. So hopefully, if you have a dog, love on him this week. It's International Dog Day on Thursday. Hope you have a great week, and we're starting the week floating cautiously. If anything changes, we'll definitely be moving to a locking position, and let's see if maybe we see some rebound in the pricing. So have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.